I hope you had a wonderful Labor Day weekend if you celebrate. I've got a fun one-page wonder. As always, I always try to keep it new and just, add a little something different to it. So on this one-page wonder, we're going to be using a 12 by 12 paper. I am using double-sided paper for this, and I do feel like you need double-sided for this, but I'm sure you can get creative and, figure out a way just to kind of compensate for that. So for this one-page wonder, you're going to have a pocket here in the front, which I thought was the best part. And I don't think I've done it this way, so always trying to change it around. So, and then you open it, and I just create this fun little like pad, but there's only one sheet. It's just like an example to use. And then you've got another pocket here and a pocket on top, and this is really versatile because you can versatile, sorry, you can change it up, and I can show you along the way. And then you open it up, and it's just like this. So you could even do this. I mean, you can like flip it around, and I'll just show you as we create this. And then of course you just got the back. So, and you have to, I do have to say, like when you're doing this, the print is kind of the tricky part. So you want something very neutral. Like today I'm using something, it might look a little weird because the design. So like here, it's fine in the front, but where is it? The back here, it's a little upside down. So you want a forgiving print is what I mean. Okay, so I've got my 12 by 12 paper right here, and I'm going to grab my scoreboard. And this is a fairly easy score. I'm just going to be doing a 4 and 8 inches. And then we're going to turn it around. So 4 and 8. And we're just going to turn it, and we're just going to do 6 inches. So it's just going to give us this nice, even squares. Okay, and then once you do that, we should have 6 boxes here. Okay, and this is when you kind of have to use your brain to figure out which way your papers are going to go. So let me see here. So I want my cover to be this. So I'm turning this upside down because this is going to flip down, and that's going to be our front pocket. So make sure this picture is basically, I'm going to show you, it's basically, you want it to be like that. And that's going to be our front, okay? So I'm just going to cut these 2 out. So for me, when I'm cutting this, I do like to score it a bit just so I don't mess up that line. So basically we're making like a little L shape right here. And sorry, there's like a lot of light coming in here, which isn't a bad thing, but it's just kind of glaring here. So I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. I just have to cut this. So we're just cutting 2 of those out. And you might have to trim it depending how you cut it. I would probably advise to use your cut, like your Fisker or whatever, but I'm just kind of doing it this way. Okay. So you're gonna have this extra little piece, which of course we're gonna use, and this is what's gonna give us like all those fun options and things, you know what I mean? So we're gonna grab this, and this is going to be your little L shape. I hope you guys can see. So what we're gonna do is take this and fold it. And we're going to put that here, and this is going to give us that front pocket. And I see here was what I mean is like when you're doing a score, it might not be as clean, and that's okay. You can just come and like clean it up a little bit if you have to, okay? So my pocket is going to be on this side. So if I can find my, I'm just using my little 2-inch punch here. And I'm going to go ahead and punch that out right there. And I'm just going to glue this down, and I have been enjoying my Temu glue so much. It's just so much easier for me. It's being wonky on me right now because I'm the way I was doing that. So this is going to be the front, right? And again, if you have to trim anything, do that. And then once you do that, you've got this, and this is where we're going to get all these fun little options. So you can, this is already a little book, and then we have our extra piece. So let me show you. And see this I would probably trim. It's just kind of how I fold. I guess maybe don't fold it in when you're getting ready to cut it, and then it won't make these wacky lines. But for me, I can't see that well when I'm doing it, so I prefer to just kind of do that. Get rid of these little scrappy things. Okay, so how did I do my book here? All right, let me open mine up. Okay, so this is what I did for mine. So we have this little extra piece here. And what you can do is, did I take this? Oh, I basically overlapped mine. That's what I did. So I did this and this. This created that side pocket right here. Ooh, this is upside down, sorry. This creates the side pocket, and then it has you this back pocket. But you don't have to do that. You could also, I don't want to confuse you guys. You could do this on the top. You could put it here. You could put it all over the place. This is just kind of how I did mine. So I'm going to just glue right here, because this is just going to be my little side pocket. And I'm going to add a little notch here. But if you play with it, you'll see how much fun it can be. So I'll do this part here. Let me grab some glue. This one I prefer to use my other glue, just to make sure that my pocket stays on. I regret not filling my glue before I filmed. I knew it was overdue, but I haven't been in my craft room, you guys. I have not been. It's not even my craft room anymore. I don't know if I told you guys I moved everything into my room. It's just a mess right now. The entire situation is a mess, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm not feeling as creative because, and leave this open, you guys, because that's the pocket, because I'm not in my craft room anymore. So you see, so we have that little side pocket here. And then when you go this way, this is going to basically be the back pocket, if that makes sense. So when you do this, I kind of just open mine up. And again, now let me show you, now that this is glued, you could do this and make it like a flip out thing. You could do this and make it a flip. So there's a lot of ways to do it, but I'm just going to make another top pocket right here. So I'm going to glue this, or not glue it, push it. And I need to really trim this. So I advise you not to. Don't fold it before you do it, because you're going to have all these lines like I have. And that is not the hole that I wanted. It's a little too... Let me do this again. I want it kind of more like this. Okay, that's better. That's a little more centered for me. So I'm going to glue this down, and I'm going to have my little back pocket. So I'm using two different collections here today. One is the Maggie and one is the Bea's collection. But I am just not even today. All right, so we've got this here. And then you have the back, because we did that. So you see how that works? I mean, you, and then also, I forgot to show you one more way. You can make it kind of like an accordion. So it's an album. I don't know. You can just make it so it, you don't even have to open it up all the way. It could be like, I can't even show you now, I'm sorry. But there's a million ways to do it. Just play with it. Okay, so that is that. And I just got this all dirtied up. Look, I have the, I guess the downfall is make sure you have something under this so that you don't have a mess. So I'll just kind of go around and show you how I decorated. And this is a different collection, so I'm just going to see what I kind of got going on here. So for the front, I did want to show you that there is a little pocket here. I'm just going to slip this in. right here. I'll just show you that there's something there. And I tried to pick out flowers that were kind of just to get the same vibe going, but it's a different collection. Grab my foam tape. And let's see what we have here. I even liked this. This was pretty, but I wanted to keep the flower thing going on. And I'm going to use foam tape to pop these on. I might even take some off because I just have to play with it. So I'm going to put that on there. I don't know if I want orange. I feel like this part's so plain. Maybe I can do that. So where did I put my glue? Oh, it just fell on me. So anyways, I hope you guys had a really good long weekend if you're in the States. We ended up going to the lake with a bunch of our friends and the kids and stuff, and it was so much fun. I think we needed that, like right before the fall hits and everyone starts getting crazy, you know what I mean? All right, so this is fun. Now let me show you what I did here. So here, I took some of my, where did I put you? I took some of my like Temu stuff here, the graph paper that I played with last time. And what I did for the top is I used, you know, the top when you cut off your 12 by 12. I took some of the scrap strips and cut it down right here to get that fun effect. So if you're trying to do like a cute little memo pad, which by the way, the sizing for this is going to be 3 by 5 1/4. So I didn't even cut it out. So let me just do this real quick. I just take off the holes. Of course, if you have paper that doesn't have holes, it'll be so much easier. And I just cut that so crooked. Hold on. So 3 by 5 1/4 is what I did mine. Okay, and then you have this fun little area, so you can obviously like stack them if you want. I'm just going to use one, and then I took just the little scrap strip thing here. So like I said, this is perfect if you're doing like a memo pad or something, and you have extra scrap strips. So I'm going to take my little runner here and just put that on here. And of course you can stack them up and keep doing it, but just showing you. Oh, I have this little white strip at the bottom. Let me take that off. And you see, it looks like a little memo pad. And of course, if you had a whole bunch of things stacked underneath, it would just keep stacking. I think it's just a fun, like even if you want to do a grocery list or something, it could look like that. And then here, let's just add something pretty here. Oh gosh, I do love these colors. Aren't they fun? Just add something on the top pocket. Just to show you something does go there. Actually, let me turn this around and add some color in here. And then I'm just going to grab the sheet, and I took that little cute Temu punch and I just added this here. So there's something on the side. open it. Here I just basically did this. So, I mean, you could add 2 notepads. This, I didn't have anything this size. So, oh my gosh, I made that so wonky, you guys, when I folded it. So just, sorry, ignore that. See, this is what happens when you're not in a craft room. You get, it's just like any other job, right? You get off. You get a little off. Look at how pretty. I wonder if this will look nice. Like if you just, I don't know if you guys can see that. And where's that other one? So the other one that I made could go on this side, and I could do it again. I'd hate to use the same thing twice though. So actually I have this, and maybe I'll just put this here. I would prefer it to be the same length because it would match the other side, but like I said, I don't have a die like that, so I'm just going to put this on here. This looks like it goes on the side, but I'm just going to leave it like that. Just to kind of show you. I don't know if I want to put that on there. And I had also, I forgot to show you in my last haul when I got the Temu. These are so cute, and that's what I had put on here, but look, they have all these beautiful shades, and I just love them. These are awesome to make little embellishments with and all that kind of stuff. You just kind of have to find the length of your paper. So like here, and you could just like fill it up. Or again, I said like a little thing. Hold on, I'm going to cut this because it's driving me nuts. I didn't realize how terrible I glued this part on. So I'll probably trim that up, but I do like how it came out. It's a little more plain because this one is just so full of flowers. I just didn't really have that kind of a print, but it still looks nice. I could definitely add some more to it, like glitter or whatever, just to fluff this up a bit, or even some of the little things, even maybe a little bit of glitter. I feel like if I added some glitter on this album with the little stickles, that could help because it's so plain. So when things like that happen, you can always fix it up. Make it look so much prettier. Just to add a little oomph in it, right? Because otherwise it's going to look kind of boring. And it already adds a little 3D in there. You could even do some dots in there. But to me, it makes already a big difference, right? I don't know if you guys can see. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see it, but it's so hard to tell in this lighting. There we go. So see? Now I just love it. It looks so pretty and dainty. You could even put a little glitter on this here. A little heart piece here. And put that up to make it glittery. It will dry pretty, I promise. It's not going to dry globby like that. So anyways, you guys, this is the One Page Wonder. I just love it. I guess if you like a vintage look, this is beautiful. And then if you like, you know, a more like Maggie color look, this is really pretty too. I love how they both came out. Just a little bit different taste for each of them. So, okay, guys, thank you so much. And hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. All right, guys, talk to you soon.